let's move on to tip number 2. You've got to debunk your fears. When you love something, or of course in this case, someone, it is easy to get into our heads and fear the worst. Take a moment to write down what some of your worst fears are about having the talk. What may be stopping you, or what is making you hesitate? Some common fears I have heard from the thousands of parents I've talked to are these. Is my child too young to learn about this? Will talking about sex make my child curious or want to go out and try it? Is it okay to share my own experiences, even if they are ones I'd rather my child did not have? What if I don't know the answer to a question? I could go on and on, but let's begin with these. When is the best time to talk to kids about sex? The answer? Throughout their entire lives. The talk really should be many talks. The more often, the better. This will show your kids that the topic is not taboo and they can ask questions at any time. Will talking about sex make your child more curious and want to go try it? Absolutely not. In countries where the teen pregnancy rates are the lowest, open, honest, and frequent conversations occur with this topic. Normalizing body changes, sexual urges, and encouraging questions are really all a part of what makes these countries so successful. Sex is seen as a normal human function, kind of like eating. Conversations focus mostly on how to navigate relationships and how to have healthy ones. I met this Dutch man when I was studying in Europe who told me this wonderful story to help me understand. He said, in my country, talking about sex is like this. Imagine you live in a huge, beautiful house, and you tell your children you may go into any room you want in this house, anytime you want. Nothing is off limits. In America, you tell your children you can go into any room you want, but don't you dare go into this room. This one is bad. It's off limits and not for little kids. Stay out of this room. What do you think a kid wants to do as soon as they are home alone? You betcha. Go and see what is in the room they are not allowed into. What I learned from this story was this. Take the curiosity out of sex. Then young people won't feel the need to go and experience it so soon. Also, I feel sharing your own experiences is important. This really helps you bond with your child, and they see you as not just their parent, but someone who has also had experiences that they too will have. It's important to share your mistakes, all of them that you've made along the way. Kids need to know that people make mistakes, even their mom and their dad. And by knowing that you give them space to make their own mistakes as well. This makes them more open to learning from your mistakes, others, and their own. Lastly, what if you don't know the answer to a question they have? So, that's totally okay. You can say to your child, wow, that's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. Let me do some research and find out, and I'll get back to you. Or you can even do some research together. You are perfectly imperfect, and you are leaving room for your child to be as well. What a gift. Be sure to watch or listen on for our next tip. See you there.